What is up, everybody? This your man Dre Mac with another Dre Mac Quick Thoughts. I'm going to talk about the four types of intimacy. I don't think it's really talked about enough, so I'm gonna just go ahead and give you my thoughts on the four types of intimacy. Then I also got this. I want to show y'all. I want to do it live right here. Only again, the Dre Mac Show. Let's get it in. Before I get started, let me just open this up because I've been waiting to open this up and I wanted to do it live. I'm live. Actually, I'm on IG too. So shout out to everybody on IG right now. But upper echelon sent me this, my man Larry Davidson. Shout out to Larry Davidson. I'm doing this right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get your beard right. This smell, man, it smells awesome. So I wish I had a little bit more money, or I would have paid for a little bit more of the even better packaging. But y'all see this, the upper echelon, man, that look good. I love that black and gold. This is some organic beard oil. So when you want to get your beard right, you know what I'm saying? You got to hook it up, my man. This is what I'm talking about. Upper echelon, y'all doing y'all thing on there. Larry Davidson, man, y'all better go and check him out. Check out everything that they doing in upper echelon, especially if you got that beard. You want to get that beard cracking, go ahead and get that done. Look at this, man. You talking about a bottle? Look at that. Look at, and it smell good. This is all organic. You know what I'm saying? Black seed oil, jojoba oil, mango aroma, peppermint oil, tea tree oil. My man is doing this thing. Look at the packaging on that, man. You know what I'm saying? It feels so authentic. Team No Beards. It feel, oh my God. So again, make sure this is not a paid promotion. I just want to shout out my man Larry Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Upper echelon. So if you got your beard game, actually, you know what? I kind of cut mine down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little rounded out. I ain't looking like Black Gandalf. You know, even though I said I wanted to look like Moses and now all of that, I ain't looking like that. But if you got your beard, you know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and make sure that it smell good, it look good, it got good growth to it. Get that upper echelon by Larry Davidson, man. I'm gonna sit that right here because, man, the packaging, boy, I'm gonna stuff a whole bunch of weed in this. But no, I'm just playing allegedly. I don't smoke that. But anyway, so what I really want to talk about just real quick, I want to talk about something that doesn't really get talked about a lot, and that is the four types of intimacy. So I know everybody, you know, we when we talking about relationships and stuff like that, we never really kind of talk about, you know, the things that we actually need to have a productive, relationship. There's a lot of people that give a lot of advice, and I'm not knocking anybody who gives advice about anything. That's not what I'm doing. What I really want you to do, what I really want is to make sure that people kind of understand and get a good grasp of there's good things in relationships that we could be able to start using and doing. And goodtherapy.org actually has a page that is goodtherapy.org. And I want to read some of this off to you because these are the four types of intimacies that we really don't talk about. We don't really talk about intimacy when we're talking about these relationships. So let me go into it. We have experimental intimacy. When people bond during leisure activities, people may sync up their actions in teamwork or find themselves acting in unison. So that's basically mean if you're in a relationship and you want to go ahead and you want to be with someone and you want to spend time with them, that means you're spending time with them outdoors, having fun, doing team activities. You guys are just taking the time out to spend with each other. That is experimental intimacy. Emotional intimacy is when people feel safe sharing their feelings with each other, even uncomfortable ones. That is something that a lot of people are very afraid to do. When you start talking about emotional intimacy, that cuts to the core of who someone is because you actually have to break down barriers to be able to get to the emotional intimacy to get someone comfortable about what their deepest, darkest kind of sometimes feelings are. And a lot of people are so afraid to get to that point, they don't even want to deal with it. So that's what the emotional intimacy is. And I believe that that is one that that is very hard for a lot of people to do. A lot of people will open up their legs before they open up their heart. That's why it's so important to get with partners that you can be able to talk to and get that understanding with. And that's what the emotional intimacy is, something that you could go deep down inside, be able to talk about with your partner, not have a problem discussing that with your partner. Then you have intellectual intimacy, is when people feel comfortable sharing ideas and opinions even when they disagree. Now, say for instance, in this is, let me share something with you as far as my vision and what I feel like that I could be able to have, because I'm thinking about doing this. This is what I have for my business. This is what I want for my future. That's intellectual intimacy. Even if you disagree with it, we're having a healthy dialogue so we can be able to talk about it. You know, where I don't feel like I need to walk on eggshells. I could be able to feel like I could be able to share with you, even if we disagree with it, we could come to a common ground and be able to come to an understanding. And that's what the that intellectual intimacy is. Then you have sexual intimacy, and we all know what that is. When people engage in the sexual activities, when people use the word intimacy, they are often referring to this type. So what did we learn today? There's 4 types of intimacies. Sexual intimacy is not the only thing that you actually have. There's other type of intimacies that we actually need to find out. Fellas, there is intimacy that we need to find out about the ladies. Ladies, there's intimacy that we need to find out about the men. We need to get to these points so we can be able to have healthy dialogue and healthy understanding of what we should be doing in our relationships. And if we get those 4 key things, that could be the start of a beautiful relationship. So again, this is just Dre Mack, just giving you my thoughts. 4 types of intimacies. Check this out. Make sure you're checking out the Dre Mack Show. You already know what it is. Got more videos and stuff like that coming up. Also, check out my video on Lil Nas X. That's going to be coming up real soon. I'm going to talk about that. If anything, I want y'all to have a great day. Shalom to everyone. I love y'all. Peace. And I'm out.